squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Working the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Harper. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Lost to throw on first down. Finds a man on the left. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
On play action. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll send out the field goal unit. kicker's head. The official says no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Penn State's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
They'll keep it on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Red pass hits complete. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion on the out route. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun to give to the back. Points for the tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Back open in the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different.
And into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense. They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Makes the catch. It's Schuster. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Terrapins will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Man, Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll immediately call timeout.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Penn State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got the back over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They're working that left side. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. After that last completion, it's second down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Still running at the 40. Oh, look out the line. Touchdown, Penn State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Quick strike complete. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, first and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Schuster. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, that was the only place the quarterback could go with the ball. Finding his back out of the backfield, just couldn't make enough guys miss, and now it's fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
On the run, it's Schuster. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Terrapins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
The throw. Pulls it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most.
Going to throw it over the top of the V. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Bringing the heat. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. They want to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal. Fourth quarter.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Got it behind the line. It's Upshaw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? A first down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. No matter how much college